Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in and hanging out a little today. For today's video, I am bringing you a brand new foundation review. And this is a foundation that was just released and it definitely got me a little intrigued here. What we're talking about today is the new Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. It's the always on radiant skin tint. So I personally love products that are kind of like skin tints. I like a more light to medium coverage foundation when I do wear a foundation. And I love serum foundations that come out like this. I feel like the formula is always super thin and kind of melts into your skin and really looks like skin. So I love formulas that are kind of serumy and light and thin like this. I also looked up the ingredients in this, as I always do, and there's nothing crappy in this, like in regards to like fragrance, alcohol, a lot of like irritating ingredients. They're not in here. This does have some hyaluronic acid. It does have some willow bark extract, some niacinamide, and also beta glucan. So I love all of those ingredients. Now again, that's not going to replace your skincare for those ingredients, but it's always nice to have them, you know, in your makeup products, because why not have better for your skin ingredients in your makeup if you're going to wear a foundation? So the hyaluronic acid in here is going to help to hydrate and plump your skin. Then it has the niacinamide and the willow bark extract. Both of those are really good for minimizing pores. And then the beta glucan is so good. I love that ingredient for soothing your skin. It really helps if you have like irritation to your skin. Beta glucan is a very soothing ingredient. And it also helps to, you know, keep your skin barrier intact. So all the ingredients that they put in here, I really like. So I think that's great that they actually put in some better for your skin ingredients. Okay, so before we dive into the demo, let's just go through a little bit of the details behind this foundation. This is a $29 foundation. You get 1 ounce. So it's actually at a really good price point, I think. There's 20 different shade options. I'm gonna be using the shade number 3. It's light 3. I hope this isn't too light for my skin, but I'm kind of pale right now, so I went with that. Hopefully I'm a good guesser. Like I said, this does have a more light to medium coverage. It starts out light. You can kind of build it up from what I'm seeing with it. You can build it up to like a medium coverage. It's supposed to be very beautiful on the skin, more of a natural radiant finish. It's not supposed to sink into lines or wrinkles. You know, it's not supposed to cake up, anything like that, which you guys know I'm super picky about. If I wear a foundation for the day, it has to be the best of the best, and it better not make me look like I'm older, because a lot of foundations can, if they, you know, are caking throughout the day, or if they're creasing and sticking into lines and all of that stuff. Like, I want my skin to remain looking amazing and beautiful and, you know, youthful all day long. We don't want to like age ourselves with a foundation. So I'm very picky about those things. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in. We are going to demo it. And I brought in a beauty blender for one side, a damp sponge, and then I'm gonna use a brush for the other side. So we'll kind of test them both out. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in and let's try it out. All right guys, so here it is up close. You can see super serumy and thin. So let's test it out. I'm gonna do, like I said, one side with the brush, one side with the beauty blender. We'll kind of see which gives the better application, what looks better. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this and just drop it right on to my skin. I don't have any primer or anything on. All right, since this is the Beauty Blender foundation, we will use the beauty sponge first on this side. And I'm just going light with the amount of product first, and then we can always, like I said, build it up a little bit. But I always start out a little bit, you know, on the lighter side. Oh, the color actually is like a perfect match for me. I was thinking it's gonna be a little bit light, but it's actually spot on. I am actually pretty good at picking out like matching colors, like foundations and concealers and stuff. I'm actually pretty good at doing that online, shockingly. Oh, this is pretty though. This is really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more. We'll just do a slight bit more. See what happens. This looks so pretty though, you guys. It's like really smooth and just like evens out your skin tone like perfectly. Oh, and it dries down and it feels like amazing. It feels so lightweight, which, like I said, that's exactly what I personally look for. I look for like a foundation that's very light on the skin, yet obviously it's gonna even out your skin tone, but I don't wanna feel it, and I don't want it to look like I'm wearing foundation. So this has a beautiful, just like natural finish. It's not super glowy at all. I was actually thinking it was gonna be a little bit more on the radiant side, It's just like very natural. So that is the one side with the foundation. So you can see what it looks like compared to obviously no foundation. It's very pretty, you guys. I'm really, really liking the feel of it. So let's do the other side. I'm just curious how the other side goes on with a brush. And I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm just going to drop some on my skin. All right, then I'm just gonna use the Lawless foundation brush. This is the one that she just launched with her serum foundation, and I really like it with her serum foundation. So I'm thinking this will be a good brush to use with this. I feel like the consistency, if you're familiar and if you've tried the latest Lawless Conceal the Deal foundation, it has the same serum-y consistency. Which, yes, this is going on really, really nicely with this brush. So I'm just gonna take it in like little circles and just buff it in. Okay, so there's the finished look. Both sides done. A beauty blender side, and then that is the brush side. I don't know if you can really tell a difference. I'm gonna look up close myself. And honestly, both sides look about the same with each, you know, different application. So I don't really see too much of a difference between using the beauty blender or the brush that I used. But here it is really up close so you can see what the foundation looks like on my skin. It feels so light on my skin, and it does dry down. It's not like something that's gonna stay like, you know, feeling like it's gonna move around throughout the day. Like I can feel it dried down. And it feels really, really light. I don't see anything sitting into lines or wrinkles or anything at all. Sometimes foundations right away will do that, but this is a really, really nice formula. I like it a lot. So that's the close-up. You can see what it did to my skin. Very beautiful on the skin though. It looks completely natural. All right, so there you have it. For now, I'm gonna go apply the rest of my makeup for the day, and I will jump back on here quick with you guys so you can see everything put together. But you guys, I'm really, really liking this so far. One, the color is an identical match to my skin, but it honestly is so light and it feels amazing on my skin, and you cannot even tell that I just put foundation on. So I'm gonna go apply the rest of my makeup. I will show you guys the finished look for the day, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back with the rest of my makeup on for the day, so you can see what everything looks like on top of this new foundation. I will list all the products that I'm actually wearing today. I'll list them down in the description box for you guys. I know I had so many requests to start listing out what I'm wearing for the day, so all of that will be in the description box. But that is the final look for the day using the new Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. So far, so good. It feels really, really light on my skin and just doesn't feel like I have anything on. So that is really important to me. So I will check back in with you guys later throughout the day, and I'm gotta go to the gym tonight. So I'm debating if I want to do a final check-in at the end of the night after the gym. That's like the true foundation test. And I normally don't even like wearing foundations. I normally don't wear foundations to the gym like whatsoever, but I usually work out in the morning. So I literally just wear my skincare and that's it. But when I work out at night, I honestly am so busy, I just run out the door and go to the gym with a foundation on. But that's kind of a good test through sweat, and Lord knows what else I get put through during my workouts with my trainer. So I think I'll leave the foundation on and do my final check-in after the gym, because that should be interesting. But I will check in with you guys before then too, so we can get a good look at, you know, hours down the line here too. So all right, enough rambling. I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, it is now 5:30. I'm getting ready to leave for the gym, which I really don't want to be doing right now. I hate going to work out at night. Working out in the morning for me is just so much better. But I'm going to go work out and make sure I get my good workout in for the day. But I am going to wear this foundation still, even though I normally never wear foundation to the gym. I'm going to test it out and wear it throughout the gym, and then I will come back with my final thoughts. We'll see how it wears through that chaos of my workout. But let me look up close now, because this is now, it's 5:45 and this has been on now for, gosh, a good like 6 hours. So I'm gonna look up close. I've not touched up. And it's not terrible at all, but I'm also slightly like seeing it on my skin, which I don't personally like. That's why I don't really normally wear foundations. I just wear my tinted SPFs, because that never looks like you have anything on your skin. And I always feel like with foundations, I just hate when you go throughout the day and then you start to like kind of see the foundation on your skin. Like by no means is this bad or like terrible at all, but I'll zoom you guys in. I don't know if you're even gonna be able to catch it because it's very minor, but let's see. Okay, I'm hoping you guys can see a little bit of what I'm talking about. I just see like a little bit of foundation, you know, where it kind of just sits on your skin a little bit. You can kind of see it in like the normal areas, like around the nose, down the smile lines a little bit. I'm seeing a little bit of like a little bit of foundation cake up just like in the like little brow region there. Like I said, it's not bad at all, but you guys know I'm insanely picky, and I want my skin to always look like skin and be fresh and just not look like I have makeup on. That's just always my goal with makeup. I want to wear makeup, but I want it to not look like makeup. So just giving you guys my like insane picky thoughts here, and hopefully you guys can see a little bit of what I'm talking about. When I look up close myself, it's not sitting into pores or anything like that though. Like really not sitting into pores, just a little bit of like caking up in like certain little areas, but very minimal, you guys. Let me know if you can see what I'm talking about. And again, I have not touched up all day either. So that's where we are at like the 6-hour mark. I'm gonna continue my little testing review out, and we'll continue to the end of the night here. But honestly, it's really not bad. It still feels very light on my skin. As you guys know, I'm just insanely picky, you guys. That's just the way I am. With concealers and with foundations, I'm just like a crazy, like picky person. That's just the way I am with those products. But it still looks really good. And again, I haven't touched up, so I need to touch up a little bit. I'm a little shiny throughout, but not too bad on that, honestly, either. So yeah, that's where we are right now, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think at this point, at like the 6-hour mark. Let me know your thoughts down below on what you're seeing too. So I will be back in probably like an hour and a half. My workout's an hour, and it's an hour of craziness. So you're gonna see me probably come back like a crazy mess. So I will see you guys back after my workout, and we'll do our final check-in. Hey guys, I am back and I am tired. I just got back from the gym. It is now 7:30. So this foundation has been on all day. It went through an entire day of craziness with me and went through the gym. We put it to the test. So I'm gonna let you guys in on what I did after my last little check-in. Remember how I said it was just kind of like caking up very slightly in the certain areas, like the normal areas, like the smile lines, a little bit in between the brows. Well, like I said, I didn't touch up all day before that. So all I did was, before I went to the gym, I blotted with a piece of toilet paper. And this is what it looks like now after the gym, but I'm gonna show you exactly what I do. I just took it and blotted down my T-zone, just honestly with a piece of toilet paper. And then it really actually brought the whole foundation back to life. Like the cakiness, the little bit of cakiness was gone. Like I said, it was not bad at all. It was very minor. And then once I blotted, it was like back to perfect. So I'm gonna look up close now since I went back to the gym. I did just blot a little bit quick there too, but I was sweating and I just did an insanely crazy workout with my trainer. And I'm actually really shocked at how good everything has held up. Like, honestly shocked. For as long as I've had this foundation on and for all of the wear that it went through today, it looks really good. I was a little bit worried how it was gonna wear after it started to kind of cake a little bit, but just a little blot and it was back to perfect. And then even after my workout, I'm like, oh my gosh, like it honestly still looks like skin. It is not sinking into pores or lines or anything. So I'm pretty impressed, you guys, and this is definitely gonna be a foundation that I reach for in the future. All right, one last zoom in so you can see exactly how the foundation looks. Still looks really good. And I'm pretty impressed, you guys. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Tell me what you think of this foundation down below. I wanna hear your thoughts, but I think it's a definite win. This is a foundation that I will definitely grab for again. I am impressed. This is exactly what I look for in a foundation for sure. And we found a winner. So I think this is gonna be good for all skin types too, whether you're dry skin, because it's not a drying formula at all. It's not clinging to any dry part of my face at all. It's just a very like natural finish and not drying. So I think it's gonna be good anywhere from dry skin. I have more combo to oily skin, and I just sweated my butt off and it's still holding up through that. So I think this is going to be great for really anyone, and including more mature skin, because it's not sinking into lines, it's not sinking into pores, and it keeps a very beautiful look to the skin. So I think this is going to be great for more mature skin and people who are struggling to find like a really natural, pretty foundation that still gives great coverage, because this is again a definite light to easy medium coverage. So that's great too. So that is it. That is all on this new foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed a little look and review on this new product. Don't forget to let me know in the comments if you plan on trying it out yourself. I will link it down below in the description box, along with the other makeup products that I used for the day. All the info is going to be down in the description box. So open it up there. And yeah, that is it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this foundation review, and if you want more foundation reviews, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Give it a like. I'm trying to give you guys content that you want to see, and giving this video a like definitely shows your support and lets me know what you guys want to see next as well and what you enjoy. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, and that's it for today. I will see you all in my next one. Bye.